So we're going to be looking at some cheap, well, discount Blu-rays in today's video. If you remember a couple months ago I did my final pickups from HMV video, which in Canada no longer exists as of, I think the last of them closed in April. And it was replaced with Sunrise Records. And Sunrise, I think they bought out somewhere between 70 and 80% of the former HMVs. They're actually using the same fixtures and everything, at least locally in my city. And a lot of us were relieved at the time because there isn't much left, at least in Canada, in terms of places where you can still buy physical media. It seems to be dying here faster than anywhere else, so like there's still less collectors. But amongst the general public, there's only a handful of places that still have them, and usually it's, to be honest, just becoming one shelf of new releases and recent bestsellers, and that's about it. So when I first went into Sunrise, their selection was a little bit lacking. They actually had a fairly sizable DVD collection and not a big Blu-ray collection. And from some of the research I've done, the way Sunrise is doing their business plan is with each of their stores, they're trying to tailor them a little bit more to the specific economy. This is a very blue-collar town, and I guess for some reason DVDs are still a big deal here, but there's still a lot of us Blu-ray collectors. So, right here, my dog in the background. Hi, Lexi. So, I went in, I guess this would have been around mid-August, late August. These are all from August. And the selection of Blu-rays is getting better. They're still lacking some of the specialty companies like Screen Factory and so forth. But their back catalog is getting better. And one thing that I had been a little bit worried about is HMV had always been very expensive. If you're looking to buy a recent release, you probably wouldn't want to go there because it would usually be $10 on average more than everywhere else. It was the back catalog rare stuff that HMV was good for. But the prices actually at Sunrise are not bad. They had some decent stuff on the bargain racks, which we're going to look at. And if you're in Canada and you like physical media, I would recommend patronizing Sunrise Records whenever you can, because after they're gone, if they leave, there's nothing left. Outside of new releases, which are going to get harder and harder to find, you're going to have to get an Amazon Prime membership. So, in a second, and no, this video isn't sponsored by Sunrise, I'm just stating a fact. I'd still like to have some place where I can buy physical media without having to order stuff from Walmart and have it, or order stuff from Amazon and have it completely destroyed in the box when I get it. So in a minute we're going to go over to the desk and take a look at these bargain releases. And welcome back to the desk. So the first one that we're going to take a look at, and actually the first two Blu-rays, I actually first saw these on RCA Select Division CED discs back in the 80s. If you don't know what they are, look them up. They're actually pretty cool, although they were fraught with problems, although it's kind of a collector's market now. So, anyways, start us off. $7.99. This is Westworld. Now, this is not obviously the new TV series, which I haven't actually seen yet myself. And I see I got stuff there on the side. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, so I first saw this back in the 80s. Scary as a kid, but not so much now. The new TV series I will check out. I might pick up the Blu-ray at some point. But so yeah, Michael Crichton, Westworld. There's the back if you want to see it. And this movie itself is from 1973. I think it was only like 2013 or something like that that this finally got a Blu-ray release. So there we go. Westworld, $7.99. Now the next four. So they had a rack 2 for $20, which is okay. But some of these, actually most of these, I'd actually wanted to get for a while, and I'd been meaning to pick pretty much all of them up at some point on Amazon, but they had them there on the rack. So to start us off, also first saw this one on RCA CED. Forbidden Planet, starring a very young Leslie Nielsen. Yep. I actually watched this one last night. It's actually one of my favorite movies. And oddly enough, I never had it on DVD. Now, it has... now, this Blu-ray has a ton of extras. Also has another movie. It was the... what are they called? It was the second Robbie the Robot movie. And where is it? It should be here on the back. But yeah, it was the... I think it's called The Invisible Boy. Something like that. I'll correct it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, The Invisible Boy. So that film is actually on the set in its entirety. I haven't checked it out yet, but so basically you get 2 movies for the price of 1. So there we go. So that is Forbidden Planet. And now the next 3, I haven't watched them yet, so they still have the shrink wrap with the 2 for $20 sticker on them for the Stephen King collection, which I plan on marathoning. We have Drew Barrymore in Firestarter, a very young, I believe, post-E.T. Barrymore. Actually, what year was this one? 19... I'm looking. 1984, yeah, so this was post-E.T. or 2 years later. So anyway, so on the bargain rack, Firestarter. And next, another classic. It Came from Outer Space. Includes 3D version. Not the current, recently died 3D version, but the original. I haven't checked it out yet to see exactly how that works. I'll probably just be watching the 2D because I don't want a headache. I'll check it out to see what it looks like. Anyway, so there we go. So It Came from Outer Space. And next, for the Stephen King Halloween Marathon, and this is going to be the last Blu-ray as well, and I had this on DVD, actually one of the earliest DVDs I got, come to think of it, Salem's Lot, and you know, so 2 for $20, without 20 if you buy them on their own, $12.99. So, yeah, Salem's Lot. Finally got an updated version. This one I've been meaning to get for years. Actually, like I said, most of these I've been meaning to get for years, and now I've got them. So holes that I wanted to fill in my collection are now done. And speaking of done, this video is now done. So that's it for today. As always, everyone, thank you for watching, and have a great day.